Hello, and welcome to Spirit Touched Lessons in the Sanctuary. We're going to be talking about breakthroughs. Jesus wants us to come to Him with the faith of a child, no matter how old we are, and to come like the song I love, just as I am. Matthew 18, 1 through 5. That means coming either through the storms or brokenness, our pain, our fears, and our insecurities. You see, He can't fix them unless we do. He wants us to ask for the glue He uses to put us back together and His glue is permanent, while ours is only temporary. Jesus sees beauty in the broken messes we bring to Him. When we come to Him empty yet open, He fills up our senses. The important thing is that we release it all to Him. Whenever you feel something holding you back, make sure it's the Lord and not your own fear or doubt. Our time isn't always right, and when it's not, God holds us back until it is. We forget that His timing is perfect. His answers and blessings always come at the right time when we are not expecting them. Those unexpected answers and blessings are always the best ones. There are times when God uses our brokenness to help others. Don't be afraid of your brokenness. Don't let it define you. Sometimes people who have been hurt very bad are afraid to heal because they think they will be hurt again. It's like I've said before, you have to hurt to heal. Know this, nothing is ever too broken to be healed. Sometimes Jesus uses us to help in His repair work because in Him we are connected. When we have Him, we have got good connections. Sometimes God brings us right up to the brink of our breaking point so that we can finally learn what He's trying to teach us. There are even times when He lets us lose things or people that are precious to us. Why? Because it or they have become idols to us. It happens when we start taking it or them for granted by depending on it or them instead of Him. You see, that's what leaves the door wide open for Satan to walk right in and pour on the temptation. Right now, this nation is at the breaking point. We are divided. Satan is having a field day with us. Those 70 years the Israelis were held captive in Babylon. They cried for what they had lost. They finally got down on their knees, begging God to take them back home. They repented and sought forgiveness for their sins. It's time for this nation to do the very same thing. We need to give control back to Him. He's our umbrella. We need to get back under that umbrella. Close your eyes. Open your spirit ears. Listen closely. Zephaniah 3:17. Can you hear him singing? Come to the river, drink of the water. I know you are thirsty, you won't be denied. I know every teardrop when in darkness you cried. And I'm here to remind you, for those teardrops I died. This nation needs to be hungry for him again. He brought us to this place called America. He built this nation just like he did Israel. There's an old saying, we should dust off. I want to leave with the one who brought me. There are some who really need to think about that and decide where they want to end up. The reason God breaks us is so that he can restore us. David and his men lost everything at Ziklag, which was the enemy's camp. He prayed, fasted, and sought God's counsel. Then he went back to the enemy's camp and took back what they stole. Because he followed and obeyed God, he got back double what had been stolen. 1 Samuel 30:18 through 20. Job did the same thing. Job 42:10. He stood firm and he got back twice what he had lost. You see, there's a place in God known as total recovery. David and Job knew how to get there. They never lost their faith or their trust in their God. Israel has done the same thing throughout their long history. The reason is that they know that even though they have forsaken him, he has never forsaken them. No matter how sinful they became, he always kept a remnant. It's my belief that he feels the same way about America. No matter how far he scattered them, his eyes never left them. It's time to start contending for our young people because they are the future of the church and this nation. We start by giving them the ammunition and the armor they need. For more on breaking through, Google the Rochelle Fletcher album Breakthrough and listen to the title song. She is one talented lady, and I am so blessed to know her. For the sake of our youth, it's time to do some truth searching and pass it on to them so that they can make that breakthrough. The breakthrough comes. When the breakthrough comes, make sure to follow through, because following through is what moves us forward. You may send your prayer request to He Answers, TWO@gmail.com. And please, oh please, pray that our young people will make that necessary breakthrough and come to Jesus.